Hi, I'm Ryan, and I've been coming to Hairfall for probably 2 years now, and I'm here today for my fourth hair system. Uh, so I find these products really good. One thing I want to point out initially is you have to give yourself time. I fully have now, and I don't think I'd ever go back to not wearing a system. It's part of my life now. So as you can see today, I've come with my hairpiece taken off. I took that off last night, so I can have a good shower, wash my hair, and get ready for today. So I will see you a bit later with a new hair system. Just while I'm sat here waiting for the hair system to be made to measure, I've been reading through Phil's Essential Guide to Hair for All London Services, and there's a good section at the bottom here for what they provide in fitting and training services. And reading through this, how to do a front clean up and attach, how to tape up a system, how to cut the hair where the system is placed with a template, and so forth. A lot of this, I was here 2 years ago doing the same thing, and I went through this multiple times with the staff here, which are all good. Megan, Troy, and Phil, and others are always very helpful. The two ladies on reception are extremely helpful as well. But really invest in the training, because without that, you won't get the best out of your hair system, and that's what I found, that you really need to embrace it and just not think it's a one job. Come into the salon and think I can walk away and not touch it again. It's something you need to invest in, and the training is important.
Right, so this side needs to come down a little bit more. So I'll just double check that I've done my guidelines the same gap. There's your guidelines, so they're even now, and then the hair system's going to sit just above your guidelines, and then you've got your mark on your system, which is going to help me line it all up. It's going to roll over nicely.
So I was saying to Megan, because I've had a few systems now, I'd rather the haircut not be 100% perfect to the length that I want. I'd rather it be a bit longer, because once you wear it for a few days, once you wash it and you're at home and you do it, you might think, actually I like this length, or actually I want a bit shorter. That don't try and go for perfection when you first have your hair system cut, because it's not going to grow again, obviously. So just give yourself a bit of playroom and figure out what works for you, because you might be able to push it back or push it to the side. So just give it a chance. So I'm all done with my hair system now, fully fitted. I'll show you a few details. So you can see the roots at the top there. You can hardly see anything, if anything at all. So like I said earlier, I'm quite happy. For me, it's sort of 95% of probably what I want. The other 5%, I don't want to go any shorter than this. I want to see how I get on over the next week, let the sides blend in, and then I can come back to the guys here at Hair for All London and sort of give them a bit of, this is how I found things, how I think things could be improved. Just in terms of the haircut, maybe a bit of weight, a bit of length taken off somewhere. I might actually work with this for a few days and think this is exactly how I want it, or find a different style. So don't think you have to get perfection on day one is one of the biggest things for me. But for me, I'm really happy. This is a front partial, so my hair starts here, so it blends in really nicely. You can't really see that there's two types of hair there. So yeah, I'm really pleased. The guys here, so Megan did this today. Always really consultative and easygoing. Happy to offer advice. As someone on their fourth system now, like I said, I think it's just making sure that you're realistic with your approach. Take your time, wear the system in, do the right thing. So at home, the key things for me are use leave-in conditioner, because it really maintains the quality of the hair. But also just take good care of it. Like you've seen in other videos, if you wash it, don't play everything about. Pat it down when you use a comb. Just gently pull it through. Don't rigorously, because you'll pull hair through. So gently, you can use your hand. You can always push it down, and you can get the right style. A bit of leave-in conditioner spray is really all I use to style my hair. I don't try to put much product in, because I think it maintains the quality of the system and has a more natural look. I use tape, and I don't go for perfection when I apply the hair system, and I typically leave it on for probably 2 or 3 weeks at a time, and then I will tape it myself and I will put it on. But you don't need perfection, especially if you have this kind of natural look here, even though it's absolutely perfect. So all I'd recommend is just work with the guys here. They're easygoing, friendly, consultative. I'm probably never going to go back. I'm always going to wear a hair system, and I find the quality of Hair for All London's systems, I wouldn't go anywhere else. So yeah, thanks to the guys here.